Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I'm here once again with exercise 12C of book 1, Think New Syllabus Mathematics. And today we are going to discuss question number 5 of this exercise. We have already discussed with the earlier questions, and I guess we have talked about question number 6 and 7. Now, question number 5 is left, so let's discuss this as well as per your request. So watch the video till the end. Do not skip the video. You are going to learn a lot. As you can see, we have let me draw it once again so that it would become easy for you to understand that it's a complete rectangle in front of you where we are provided with the length of the cut sides at every corner. Okay. And every cut part is having a length of 2 centimeters. Okay. Now, what are they saying in the figure? 4 quadrants, each of radius 2 meters. They are giving you the details. Then in this question, you will find that each of the quadrant means 1/4. Quadrant means 1/4. Okay. So there are, since 4, we can say that 4 quadrants. Or you can say we have 4 semicircles. And always remember that we have 4 semicircles in a circle. So 4 semicircles make a circle. And let me show you how. For the first one, let us draw it over here. So it would be like this. Okay. Then for the second one, we will draw it like this. Then for the third one, it would be like this. And for the fourth one, it would be like this. So you see, a whole circle is complete when we will join any 4 quadrants, any 4 semicircles. So it means a semicircle, 4 semicircles make a complete circle, or a circle is made up of 4 semicircles. It's up to you, whatever you want to say, you can say it. So it means a complete circle is removed from this rectangle. Let's read the question once again. In the figure, 4 quadrants, each of radius 2 meters. It means all of these semicircles are of equal length. And what is this radius is? This is the radius. This is of 2 meters. 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 Okay. Then they're saying remove from a rectangle, find the perimeter and the area of the remaining figure. So what is happening over here? Let us first understand that if we have to find out the area, let us first find out the area because it's easy. What do we have to do whenever some of the part of any given shape is removed? Then what do we have to do? First, we will find the area of the complete figure. In this part, first we will find the area of a rectangle. And how can we find the area of the rectangle? Since we are provided with the length of 9 meters below, it means its length is 9. And for the breadth, we can see that on the left hand side, we will find that the 2 radii is 2 meters each, and the area between them is 3 meters. So the total length is 2 plus 3 plus 2, which is 7. So we will multiply 9 with 7, and the area of the rectangle would be 63 meter square. But since a whole circle has been removed from this rectangle, so next what we have to do, we have to find out the area of semicircle. Why am I doing it? Because we are not provided with a complete circle. Still, you can find the area of a complete circle and your answer would be correct, absolutely correct. Let me show you how. If you have to find out the area of a semicircle, what have we learned? That area of a semicircle is equals to pi r square upon 4. Okay. And after finding the area of one semicircle, we have to ultimately multiply it by 4. And when we will multiply it by 4, what will happen? This 4 will cut down this 4. So the ultimate area that we have to find out would be again the area of a whole circle, that is pi r square. We have already learned that the formula for finding the area of a circle is pi r square. So r is already given. It's clearly mentioned in the question that the radius is 2 meters. So we are just going to substitute the values as 22 upon 7 multiply by 2 square. So we'll multiply 22 by 4, which is 88. And then when we will divide it, so the answer would be 12.5, or you can say 12.6. So the area of these 4 semicircles would be 12.6 centimeters square. So what do we have to do next? We will simply subtract it from the area of the rectangle to find out the area of the figure. Whenever you come up with these type of questions that a whole figure has been split it into parts, and some of the parts area is mentioned and some of the area is required, then what you have to do, you have to find out the area of the whole figure, and then you have to find out the area of the unshaded regions, and then you have to subtract the two to find out the area of the shaded regions. The same way, we have found the area of the whole rectangle, but it's not required since 4 semicircles are removed from the rectangle. So we have found the area of the 4 semicircles, and then we will subtract them. So the answer would be 63 minus 12.6. So the final answer would be 50.4. Okay, this is the area of the figure. Now, after finding the area of the figure, what do we have to do? We will find the perimeter. So how can we find the perimeter? So to find out the perimeter, students, what do we have to do? Perimeter is the sum of all sides. If we talk about the rectangle, so the perimeter of the rectangle as a whole is equals to 9 plus 9, that is 9 multiplied by 2, or you can simply plus 9 plus 7, because the length of this width is, the width of this rectangle is 7 and the length is given as 9. So we will simply add their 2 and then we will multiply it by 2. So 9 plus 7 is equals to 16. 16 multiplied by 2 is equals to 32. So if we would have the whole rectangle, then the perimeter of this whole rectangle would be 32 meters. But since this is not the case, we have some of the parts are removed. So what are we going to do? We will remove 2 meters from each part. How many 2 meters are been removed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what do we have to do? Perimeter of all radii equals to 2 multiplied by 8 is equals to 16. Okay, it means 16 meters are removed from this rectangle. So we have to remove it from the perimeter of the rectangle. Thirty-two minus 16, which is 16 meters. But this is not the only case. Here something else has to be added. As you can see, the outer part of this shape includes the circumference of 4 semicircles. So we have to find out the perimeter of 4 sorry, quarter circles. Okay. Here we wrote semicircle. It's not a semicircle. It's a quarter circle. Make a correction over here. Or you can simply write it as quadrant. That's also correct. Now, perimeter of 4 quadrants would be the same. Like if the perimeter of one quadrant is equals to 2 pi r upon 4. So the perimeter of 4 quadrants would be multiplied by 4 again. It would be equal to the perimeter of a whole circle, that is 2 pi r. So we will simply substitute the values to multiply by 22 upon 7, multiply by 2. And when you will multiply them all, the answer would be 88 upon 7, which is 12.6 again. And this has to be added to 16. I'll explain what we did. 16 plus 12.6 is equals to 28.6 meters. Okay, students, let us first understand that what we did. If we talk about the perimeter, so basically we have to find out the length of all the outer sides of the figure, which includes the shaded blue line. So basically we have to find out the perimeter of all the blue lines. If we talk about this blue line, it is 9 minus 4 because this 2 has been excluded from 9 and this 2 has been excluded from 9. So 9 minus 2 is 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. So this is 5 meters. Similarly, this one would also be 5 meters. And since this is already given as 3 meters, so 3 meter, 5 meter, 5 meter, and 3 meter equals to 16. Okay, this is how we got perimeter of the rectangle after removing 16 centimeters, that is 2 meters from every side, every corner. Okay, so the length of these 4 parts are found. Okay, now we have to find the perimeter of every circumference. And since the circumference are not given as a whole, the circumference of a whole circle is equals to okay. So if we talk about this circle, the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. And if we are only provided with a quadrant, so it means 2 pi r has to be divided by 4 to find out the circumference of that, because the circumference of a whole circle is 2 pi r. Okay, so if we have to find out the circumference of a semicircle, it would be, we have already talked about it earlier, it would be 2 pi r upon 2, right? And if only 1/4 part is given, so it would be 2 pi r upon 4. Right? So the circumference of each of the quarter circle or the quadrant would be 2 pi r upon 4, or you can say this is pi r upon 2. Right? And then what do we have to do? Since there are 4 quadrants, so after that, after finding the circumference of each of the circle, we have to multiply it by 4. So it would be ultimately 2 pi r. That is the circumference of a whole circle. So either you find out the circumference of one quadrant, so it would be pi r upon 2, right? That is 22 upon 7 multiplied by 2 divided by 2. So multiply by 2 divided by 2 would cut each other, and then we are left with 22 upon 7, which is 3.14. So the circumference of each of the quadrant is 3.14. And then what do we have to do? The circumference of each of the 4 quadrants would be each, that is 3.14. So we'll multiply 3.14 with 4, which will be 12.56 that we have already got. So what we have to do next, we have to add 12.56 to each of them. So we can say that each of these quadrants are, yes, each of this quadrant is 3.14, 3.14, 3.14, 3.14. You see? This is how we have to find out the perimeter. So basically, to find out the perimeter, we have to add 5 and 5, 3 and 3, and 3.14, 3.14, 3.14, 3.14. This is all what we have done in this question to find out the complete perimeter. And I hope students, Kate would be clear to you till now. And if there are any still questions, you can ask me in the comment section, or you can contact me on my WhatsApp for the detailed explanation. So take care. And if you're new to my channel, do subscribe to it. Don't forget to share it with your friends as much as you can. Allah Hafiz.